Listen!
Hey guys and gals, Aggro here. So this isn't the typical style of video I usually put out, but I feel like this one definitely needs to be addressed and brought out to the public attention. So what we're going to do first, before we start going over what I've got set up here, we're going to go watch a clip from Prowl earlier in the day from his live stream. Let's pull this up here really quick. Let's pull this over on the screen. And this is what happened earlier in the live stream.
What? 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 They can open... What? What?
So, from that clip, we thought that villagers were able to open trapdoors all of a sudden in the 1.21.60 update. We've done a bunch of testing on Discord and a few other community members. I want to shout out Rebel. Definitely one of the people who helped with this. We had Golden Helmet. We were talking with him on this as well as Mock on Prowl's Discord. So shout out to all of those guys. But this is what we've determined between myself and those three other individuals. It's not villagers at all. It's just the random lectern block getting power randomly. No idea why, but I've got a bunch of different scenarios here set up. We've got a lectern surrounded by copper bulbs, which is the best testing for this, because when they get a redstone pulse, they stay on, so you immediately notice. It's a very quick redstone pulse, so it'll set off trapdoors, it'll set off fence gates, it'll set off redstone lamps very quickly, it'll open doors. I got iron doors here just so, let's not do that, just so you can't open them by hand. Iron trapdoors, it'll set those off. Dispensers, I've got some buckets of water in these dispensers just so we can see when those go off. They will get power through a comparator, and they can power things. I just threw some mob heads here because those are pretty evident when those go off. It'll power pistons. It'll, this is a big one. Observers are seeing the state change, which is crazy. So the observer is seeing the state change and then can power a block. And then my favorite one, of course, is TNT. This is priming TNT. This is completely random. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to when or why it sets off things. It doesn't matter if you have daylight cycle on or off. This is in a, there we go, TNT. This is in a completely vanilla world. Nothing on this world. I only have some random global resources. Nothing that is affecting this in any way, shape, or form. Just some random, I have actions and stuff. Just some random global resources. Nothing that's a behavior pack that would affect this. But we got copper bulbs getting power. We sit here for a minute. We saw the fence gates go off. I'll call some of these out as they go off. I'll probably edit this down. Water dispenser just went off. Those just went off. Those just went off. The pulse is very fast, as you can see with those redstone lamps. And then, yeah, it'll prime TNT, as you've already seen. The dragon heads just went off. This is honestly crazy. And I don't know what change they would have made in the game that would have affected this. It seems to only be lecterns. We tried this with all other villager profession blocks earlier, and we're not getting any results. So it's only lecterns. See, the iron doors just went off a couple times there. It's very random. Like, there's the trapdoors. Again, like, double pulse there, like, and that wasn't like a single pulse. That was 2 different times. There goes the TNT again. It's incredibly random. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason as to why this is happening. I guess I was saying, I'm not sure if I completed my my train of thought earlier. It doesn't matter if daylight cycle is on or off. We've tried both ways. I've tried on servers. This is in a solo single player world. So none of those seem to be any underlying cause. It's just happening everywhere in 1.21.60. So I wanted to do a quick video on this and throw it up on YouTube just to kind of get this out there, because I don't think anyone is covering. Hey, see, look, observers are seeing a state change in the lectern somehow and sending out power. So something has definitely changed in this block. I'm not sure if this shouldn't have anything to do with the beta preview update with the 1.21.70. because they introduced like changes to the cartographer villagers. I don't think this has anything to do with like villager trade rebalance coming back into the beta preview, because this is in the live 1.21.60 version. This is not in experimental. There's no experimental features turned on, nothing. So if you guys have any villagers set up like Prowl did, where you use like trapdoors to separate them, and you maybe have them standing on honey blocks so they can't jump up. If they're librarians, those trapdoors are going to get flipped now with the lecterns just randomly getting power. There goes the water dispensers again. Like, I've thrown together basically just about every block for the most part that can get power, other than a couple random ones. Like Dragon Heads just went off. This is nuts. So hopefully, I know we talked about trying to do a bug report for this, but they're doing the migration for the bug reporting system to a new website, and that is still currently down for maintenance, so we can't even report this bug. So we need you guys to get out there. Prowl's got a tweet on this. I've got a tweet on this. Make sure you hit up our tweets. I'll link both of those in the description. Get some traction on these. Get these things retweeted. Get this shared around. Hopefully the developers can take note of this and see that there's definitely a wonky bug here that needs to be addressed. I don't expect that many people have TNT next to their librarian villagers or their lecterns, but if they do, probably not a good idea right now. So yeah, it is setting off just basically every type of redstone powerable device. So yeah, that's gonna about do it for this quick overview of this game-breaking bug in Minecraft 1.21.60. If you guys will, please hit the like and subscribe button. Help me out with the channel. We're trying to grow it. Like I said, this isn't usually my typical style of content, but you know what? When something like this game-breaking happens, we got to get this out to everyone. So thank you guys. We'll catch you next time. Later.
Goodbye.